And we do say you normally end up towards this B side of the map. It was guaranteed the bomb, but it looks like Stewie, he's ready for it. He's got that connect.
Hold them off. And they now know the nades have gone over into A. Nothing's going to be fully aware that he is in the prime position, but lovely shot from Get Right. And they turn around. Now they think he's come out from the lower stairwell. So they were expecting his timing, but he gets Exist down nonetheless. It leaves it to a one-man deficit for NIP. Bomb planted. Pith's able to take down Skadoodle. My man with an iron in the fire already. 3 versus 3 and no kits in play. There was one bot up, but it's gone down quickly. Gun showing. Freiburg needs to find the angle. Does so. Turns back. Get Right has the shot. Nothing, and Freiburg finds Shroud. Good position from him.
Push through Monster. We'll see where the cities react. There's the reaction with the incendiary. Does it actually work out for them? Yet to be seen. And nothing does pick up that first Freiburg. Quickly replied by Freiburg.
Good response from Freiburg. Leaves Shroud to try and get an angle inside of water. In the pit position, he's going to try and open this up. Spots the lag before the smoke blooms. Bomb not yet in positions, just getting toward the pillar now, but they don't have confidence to plant it down, more so because Automatic's gone aggressive and pushed up. Skadoodle now hits a shot on the AWP, leaves them down a man, and Shroud's position gets Freiburg. They've got to commit to the bomb plant. Get Right does so, but he's left in a 1 versus 4. The garbage can as well, which changes the headshot position, which against pistols could be enough to benefit him. Flash in instead. He goes aggressive. Nice shot from Pith in return. Grabs the gun. Still has the bomb to work with. They're going to go fast, and he's flamed off and forced into the corner. That's going to make him commit, and Skadoodle hits the first shot. Nearly repeaks it in time. Freiburg, that's the follow-up they needed. Now they've got a chance to get the bomb down quickly as Pith, he caught off nothing again going for the flank. This is all turned. And this time, it's because Cloud9 give up just a little bit too much room. They go for the flash timing in, and the M4 picked up by Pith could almost close the round. Lovely shot from Shroud, but it's Freiburg up close. With 2 men pushed up from Cloud9, it's Skadoodle that's looking for a shot inside the door, nails it, takes down Freiburg. He's got a support system in place with Stewie as well. So even if they find an opening at long, Stewie's there to wrap back, and it's Pith alone, tagged through the wall, does hit the shot. Automatic goes to 19, but he can't follow this up, and but he's waiting to catch them off, and play off of Nothing, who's actually quite far back. Yeah, okay, good to see him rotate up now. He's just gone over toward the barrels because he's got to be closer to support his teammate. He doesn't get there in time. They catch him on the way through with no opening for response, and that leaves the first kill for NIP. Good timing from Nothing. Dinked up in return, though, I'm pretty sure through the edge of the platform itself, so he only goes to 61, but he's been smart to rotate. Doesn't spot the planter inside of the smoke, who goes for a nice little spin tactic to not get hit, and then backs the way Exist towards the monster tunnel. Pith's followed up as well by taking down Stewie. It's 2 players left for Cloud9. And they're limited with options. Smoke on the site's got to hold them off for a moment longer, but they spot Pith. They try and take him down behind the pillar. Success in doing so. Four is able to trade it, and that leaves exactly the position for Nothing to be found because they knew where he'd gone. Pith's very low. Sacrificial at this point almost as he gets through the smoke. They've actually blinded him up. He's going to get a kill in the response. Turns around and finds another 2 HP for Pith. As he evades Nothing, a great entry, good use of utility, and it's forced on top of the site that has a Molotov and an AWP, but a gap in the smoke nearly cost him as he goes down to 51. But pushing forward with the op, that leaves him in a very tight position, and his teammate who's planted the bomb has gone down. They know he's in the water. They're going to time this peek. Doesn't even matter. No chance he was going to hit that shot. Still wants to try and figure this out. Push through from Stewie. That's a bit bold. And I'm not 100% certain as to why. Perhaps thought that he was going to be overwhelmed from the front of the site. As Skadoodle now goes down in that position. I didn't quite catch what was going on at Skadoodle's position because you would have thought the crossfire was set, but Stewie gives himself up. Get Right's going to take down Automatic, and the A site this time is definitely in control of NIP. It looks like 9-6 will be the scoreline, and I would say that kill definitely confirms it. It's Shroud 1 versus 5. And then get confronted from the jungle. But the Molotov changes that because now it's Get Right and Forrest playing, or rather Freiburg playing the exact same angle. So they go for the boost, which is likely the best situation. What a shot from Automatic, though. The only lineup they possibly could have had, and Automatic nails it with a Glock, no less. And he's going to look for more as he transits back over toward underneath the balcony, over toward the wooden boards. And it's Stewie that's going to support him by peeking out and getting information that they are pushing on. The rest of them outside of the site are holding for the post-plant situation if they go to the defused. And right now it's Freiburg that has the kit, but 16 HP for him. He's almost the high HP player. It's Exist on 78, his teammate Forrest lower, and now he is the high HP player because Exist gone inside of the smoke. He's desperate to try and get on it, but there's the knife. Stewie just waits.
But it looks like it's the final commitment.
Get Right. Oh. Tries to flash out, bounces the wrong way off the exhaust of the truck, but it doesn't matter because he's exhausting the entry as he takes down Stewart. It's Automatic, though, immediately after. Gets him back and bomb planted as a result. Question is for NIP, we know with Threat here how efficient he likes to be in the economy game.
Yeah.
Do they go immediately or do they hold through and keep the 2 guns they've got? Because there's no kits in hands. I think there's one down over toward long where Pith was playing.
I think at this point we've got to find 3 kills and find that kid as well. I just don't think it's worth it. Looks like they will be committing at this point, but it's just not possible in my opinion.
So Freiburg found the kit that went down behind the truck. That's Get Right's kit. Gives them a chance. Low HP. He's going to tap it immediately, but they've got to hit the shots. And it's Exist that finds the first. He knows the other angle's the doorway. He's going to get on this. Lines up the second automatic. He falls down. Shroud's got to peek this at the right time. He hits Exist, but that's not the planter. It's Freiburg that holds the defuse. He now with an AWP will look toward the front of the site once more at Bathrooms. Get Right's going to play immediately on top of him, but they both go down. Get Right manages one before doing so. It's Forrest that was found as well, so Pith rotated back in. And the double setup was 2 rifles. The headshots there, Pith can't find it. Still a 2 versus 2. That changes again. Skadoodle with 2 kills on an op entry, close range. Again, showing good form in this game as Automatic's going to get a default plant. This time, surely they have to convert. It's Freiburg alone, has a kit, the one carried over.
Yeah.
But no one to save him, no one to be the meat shield, almost, as it was last time. His hero, his wingman, as he starts to clear the site. He's going to fancy his chances again. Post-plant's a very similar setup. No low HP this time around, and it is Skadoodle's op tag already. As he gets clipped through the edge of the box. Taps immediately. Likes to go to the M4. Nails the shot with it, but he's still got to pull the second player out, and he's going to try and hold this. He's going to try and hold this off and catch them out, but Automatic reads it. He's missed a few of those. As Automatic's going to take down Forrest as well in the bathrooms. Pith goes back for more, and Skadoodle's holding the angle. That's 2 men down already. Cloud9 on a challenge of a gun round from NIP.
This is the problem with NIP, not having a really superstar AWPer. They're always just kind of crowbarring it in there, and you can see it's really affecting them right now. Automatic running away with this round, his second frag, and we go into a situation where just Freiburg and Exist, and that's been a real problem with this NIP lineup, and nothing not too far behind them. There we go. They do find a PT50 kill.
Starts it off. Shroud there immediately after. Watch his spray because it gets a little wild. He's low on HP.
He jumps
and
there.
Pith is able to take advantage. Did he actually get the jump in?
Yeah,
or was it just the stair elevation that I saw?
No, Shroud did jump. I'm not sure. Obviously, we talked about that scroll wall, but that's kind of ancient history. It doesn't really happen. Maybe it's a panic jump from him.
Hit the edge of the keyboard. I can't imagine because his aim would have already been set. Freiburg flashed off, tries to play an angle favorable to hold off the B site. Rotation's coming around, and Forrest going for a flank. Pith is already at sandbags. Good position with the AK, shuts them down on the way through, tries to pre-fire, but what that does is bait his teammate in. Lovely shot from Skadoodle to take down said teammate as Freiburg gets found, but Forrest has arrived. Bomb dropped. Cloud9, 1 versus 2. It's Stewie that has to try and pull this back. They know where the bomb is. Smoke still holding it off temporarily. That's going to allow him to get toward it, but Forrest, he's going to slip in the monster. And that bomb being planted in entirety leaves Forrest to take him down.
So Stewie towards long, he'll be the kind of salesman in terms of the fake at this point. Like we said, he likes to push through smokes. Probably going to do that again. If he can find 1 kill here, that would be so massive for his team. You sure?
Oh, easily will. Pith was scoped in, looking at bathrooms, had no idea he was there. In fact, Stewie could have elected for trigger discipline, but doesn't need to. Hits Forrest, and Salesman delivers because it forces Get Right to rotate onto the A site. Freiburg, however, has gotten a single kill and nothing. So the call is this. You've got the rotation from Get Right, but you've lost an entry at B, and Freiburg's not budging. Now do you take Stewie's information and try and get back to A? You can't. There's no time. There's no time to do it. They've got to rotate around and catch off Exist. This actually fails on timing alone. Skadoodle's going to slip in from Monster. Freiburg's caught between 2, and bomb gets dropped. 6 seconds, has to stay alive. Low HP. Freiburg does it on his own. Because they're throwing out nades, they're rotating back around Forrest. He's looked the wrong direction. Has he been spotted? He is. Forrest still manages the kill on Stewie, who couldn't get the angle despite seeing Forrest slip by. And I think it's because he had the knife out. I'd love to see it from his perspective. He just thrown a nade at long, gets caught with the knife out, and look what happens. Because Forrest stays alive in the round, finds a 3rd kill.
Forrest finally starts arriving as well. This is looking really disastrous for Cloud9, and potentially match point coming in favor of NIP, but maybe nothing has something to say about that.
Drive-by shooting catches out Freiburg. Nothing. Trying to get aggressive as well with the Tech-9 as he continues to wrap around. Chance shots through the boards. It's going to allow Exist to wrap around during the reload, but Stewie's there to take him down. Nothing follows up. Hold that thought for match point. 14-14 might be a possibility. As the 3 Tech-9s, 2 kills from nothing, 1 from Stewie, have the site in their control. Bomb planted as well. Has to be a swift retake. Get Right will start it off, and Forrest as an AWP to get information. Hits the shot on nothing, but they've got to find the 3rd player. He's still close to angle. What a play from Stewie.
There it comes, and it's going to take someone to step up and have an absolute miraculous round from the CTs. Here come the Molotovs.
Molotovs in every possible angle. They cover off bank, they cover off dumpster. It's a kill either way. Forrest will get nothing but a fall immediately after. They have to capitalize. Pith, Deagle up front. Can't land it, and turns around, realizes Long is covered off. Cloud9, 1 versus 4, have the game in their hands, and Shroud will make sure of that by taking down Freiburg. So they get there in the end. It wasn't pretty, as you say. And in fact, at 13-10, it looked like they would go 14-10, it'd be easy.